Valpo is more than just a school. It's the truth. There's always a sense of belonging, purpose.
Valparaiso University means family. It means connections. It means relationships.
So Valpo's really nice. It's like my home away from home, calming place that I feel very safe doing academics at.
Valpo has been just a fantastic place to be. Being able to work with so many talented faculty and so many talented and engaged students has really been a dream.
I love telling people, I'm like, yep, I go to Valpo University, like that's where I'm at right now.
As like a first generation student, I wasn't able to foresee college being in the future until I was told how much Valpo helps with scholarships, financial aid, not only afford school, but really thrive at school.
In high school, when I was thinking about colleges, it was always the financial part. Like, am I going to be able to afford this? Is this, am I just gonna go for a year and then not be able to pay the rest? When I was told all the financial help that was gonna be available through this program, I was so excited knowing that I wasn't gonna have to stress over money.
I had lost my first career, and having to go back to school with 2 young children and having all those fears of how I was gonna support them. I couldn't have done it without the donors at Valparaiso University being there and helping. I truly believe I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for them.
I don't think that I can overstate.
And we are back, ladies, gentlemen, and MBs, for the start of our GLEC Valorant here at Valpo. I'm your host, Diadem. I'm here with my co-host,
Jim.
And today, our Valpo team is going to be taking on Ashland University in the GLEC conference. We've seen this team play extremely well before. I'm really excited for this match, especially just going into it. I mean, this team has been clicking a little bit better, especially, Coach Bryce has been putting in the work behind the scenes, so we've seen a lot of improvement out of this team. But if we want to take a quick look at the rosters, actually, just to take a swap, you've seen these teams before. You've seen these players before, excuse me. We're going to have Egg, Artie Party, Johan, Ramon, and Gamer Films as our starting 5. So really excited to see what they got. I mean, George, how are you feeling about today?
I'm feeling pretty good. This is probably one of the lower-rated teams that we will play in the GLEC. There's a bit of a range when it comes to Valorant. A lot of the teams aren't exactly on the same playing field, kind of like League of Legends. It's top-heavy and then very bottom-heavy. There's not really much in between like we are.
Yep.
So this is kind of one of the lower-end teams. Definitely a team we should expect to, not get blown out by. Could definitely keep it close, but at the end of the day, we most likely should win this one, whether that be 2-0 or 2-1 fashion, since it is a best of 3. We can take a look over at the maps. We're going to apologize ahead of time because our overlay actually just didn't have split for some reason. So map 1 will be Haven. Map 2 is going to be split, says to be announced. And then if they need it, the decider will be on Bind. So we're almost in. They're picking characters now. We could take a look at what everyone is playing. For the side of Valpo, we've got Egg on the, Breach, I'd assume. We'll have to flip our scoreboard for you.
They should play Breach.
Yeah.
I feel like Egg's Breach is very strong on Haven. I mean, this is a Valpo classic.
Yeah.
Valpo Haven, one of their best maps that they play. It supports our playstyle really well. 3 points just means that it's very offensive heavy, right? It's kind of hard to get a defensive setup, and with the way that we kind of like to bum rush sites, it's very, very nice for us. So I feel like nothing has really changed out of the comp. This is what they practice. But for the side of Ashland University, we have a Raze locked, which I like. I mean, you mix it up a little bit. We've seen Raze on Haven before. It's not like the easiest duelist to pull off on this map. I feel like there's a lot of better options out there for you.
For sure.
But
double.
Wow.
Neon as well. Very interesting, combination of
This
characters over there out of Ashland. Maybe it's like a catch you off guard tactic, or this is just what they're comfortable with playing. But Cypher is about an Omen, I guess. Only traditional characters, I'd say, on this map.
I mean, yeah, Sky's not the initiator that you really think of when you think like Haven, right? And then your 2 duelists that you have pretty high skill caps on this map. Like it's a high skill ceiling to be able to hit. So I feel like for them to try and pull this off, they're obviously coming in pretty confident. Like they're just gonna play their comfort picks, right? Not really worried about the map pick, which good for them, but Valpo has been practicing this comp specifically a lot for this map, so I'm excited to see how they want to come out.
Looks like they're going to actually leave Raze alone at A. The stun line apparently going to come in to CT out of Valpo. You can see kind of the pings falling out. Now Sky will join. I'm glad to see GamerFilms back on the Vice. I think this is a great character for him. And apparently a fight's going to happen here. A long. Good dart out of Ramon to scan them, but Johan just immediately sprayed through. Artie Party already super low. And
yeah, I mean, they kind of just took a chance that nobody was going to peek at the moment they saw, but Artie Party able to at least even it out, get a quick flick right there with the ghost headshot. Yeah, it's like you don't really expect Raze to stick that once, you know, they see 3 people, but they just held through the smoke and sprayed through, were able to get that kill before Johan popped back out. So you are 1 for 1, but Artie Party is pretty low, and obviously you don't have this guy on your side, so you don't really have much healing available to you, you know, post round start. So you can see Egg taking a couple of shots, does show location at elbow here, but Artie Party on the roam in the backside, going to be able to take off one. Shady just dashing to the back. Ramon going to look to try and rotate around back to Artie Party. He's cleared out a little bit of space, and they're going to try to move straight to doors here.
Yeah, free C site. Artie Party did a good job pulling back. Would have liked Egg to wait a little longer and not walk out on the A side alone to kind of keep him alive, because after Artie won that duel, as we can see on the map, everyone from Ashland had rotated to A immediately, but that bomb will get down, so 3v3 retake for Ashland. Everyone coming through B Link towards the garage where Artie Party is waiting. Very low.
He's got to be careful. I mean, obviously you have ghost advantage, but right click is really rough here. But Doomslayer immediately going to swing that with Neon. You're going to see kind of the strength of running Raze Neon as they both are just going to walk at you, no util, right? Like Neon has sprint, obviously, but you just saw a grenade come through side, so GamerFilms can still try and play this. Does get the quick slap. Going to look to try and play this. Kills out Omen, almost wins it out. It diffuses, going to pop off there. Really good defense by GamerFilms, but it's not going to be enough. That's first round to Ashland.
Yeah, unfortunately, Omen bought armor. I think he wins that if that's not a dink there. But great job pulling that one back. A little rough. Johan does end up just getting sprayed through the smoke immediately. Maybe a little research, some film study been put in by Ashland, because I think we've seen that first round with the Astra smoke place there, and Valpo all walking into it A-long every single time they've played Haven this year. So maybe a little ready for it, but it looks like they're going to go garage. And do we have a Stinger party? We do.
Hello. I mean, you can't complain. Artie Party with the Stinger is always a fun thing, but Johan misses the click. A little bit frazzled walking on the site here, but immediately going to swing that. The Stinger's going to be able to pick off one. Shady trades, but Johan with the double kill is going to clear out C site, picks up the Bulldog, and now you have great position over here. You have the peak. Although smoke is going to go down, you have a really nice peak right there, especially with your E up. I feel like you're just sitting pretty.
Is anyone watching garage? GamerFilms is as close as it gets, but he's tucked in default, so they might. He's not even watching this. He does have the thorns there. Dogs there. We'll pop them. Everyone's coming through garage. That's great to stop the Raze. Johan looking for the ace. Has 4. Omen's stuck in garage. They don't know where he's at, though, so I'm not sure Johan's going to be able to find this one. Yeah, runs
he wants
out long.
it. He wants it.
He wants it.
Yeah. All right, they see. They catch shot.
I don't know if he can get there.
Get Johan back there. Get Johan back there. Run him. No, they're just going to back up and save here and take it. Johan obviously coming out with a little bit of a vengeance after being the first person dead in last round.
Yeah.
Just swung really hard. You can see he kind of plays a lot. He's most duelists that you play with are going to be confidence players. You need to be able to step up and try to look to aim. So I'm really glad that, especially after one round, he's not shaken at all, and he kind of just is ready to step back up again, even if it's straight into line of fire.
Yeah, good second round there for Valpo. Going into this one with guns, going to get Johan that Vandal bot over and throw the Bulldog onto Artie Party in GamerFilms. No one on A at the moment, really. Raze and Neon just being buddies at the moment, sticking around. And the fast rotate, apologies, coming out of Ashland. Good blind by Breach. And they find 2 immediately. The fast rotate wasn't fast enough. They're going to have to give up this site and the plant. Omen's heaven, but it's currently smoked off, and he has a Marshall.
Yeah, watching the way they play it now, I see why they drafted Neon and Raze, excuse me, as they're literally blast packing, as Mista is going to be able to get 1 in heaven, but Artie Party immediately trades it off, and Johan and Artie Party both with double kills. Ramon picking up the 5th one of that round, and that's going to be another Valpo win. But I see what they're doing now, right? A big weakness of defense on Haven is obviously you have 3 sites.
Yep.
So if you just choose 2 duelists who can move really, really quickly with blast packs and sprint, you can cover 2 at once. But obviously, you come with the downside of when we have a setup play on A, you have to rotate into it using your util, which means that you don't have it to actually play the site. So Johan and Artie Party are going to be able to open it up there, and Valpo taking a quick lead.
This is a little oh, no, they actually sold it. So they had a Odin on the Raze there for a moment. I thought they were going to stick with that. Going to find the first kill. Artie Party trades it out. Only leaving Cypher on C. We'll have the trip for long, but nothing close short. They'll get that elimination. Take site 4v3. They're actually a double flank at the moment with Sky and Neon, and there's no one really in the area. Spike is down, so they'll be alerted that everyone is on C. I think they probably already knew that at this point.
Yeah.
But how do you get back in?
At this point, yeah, it's really rough, especially with that Astro Wall. It's exactly where you want it to be, because you can now just play really, really tight corners, right? You don't need those like long kind of peaks that you have. Makes holding C a lot easier as well, walking out, but you're going to see Shady immediately peeking through. He's probably just going to take a quick step, waiting for that open ball.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, Egg!
Back?
Yeah, I mean, there's the peak, and Sky is in
For
backside
3.
now, and a great flash, and a quick shot, and Egg with a crazy defensive round. The Spidey senses were tingling through the wall there.
Yeah, I mean, it was like he was seeing what we were seeing. That was crazy.
That was insane. I honestly, like, it's insane, but it's not unbelievable, which is why I like that play. Because you know that they're going to make that play. You hear Omen pull out, pull out concuss. Or not concuss, excuse me. You hear him pull out blind, right? So you just start spraying, and the moment he got that hit marker, he just pulled back off. So we take those.
Yeah, gonna have jet knives, which probably won't get invested in this round, but gonna have gamer films all up and ready to go already in this one. So gonna be able to push them off. Omen with an outlaw playing the close angle. Johan's gonna find that. They're gonna have B site already.
There's been like 3 or 4 kills through smoke this game. There have been a lot, but Egg is going to hold down that backside. Doomside is going to be able to pick off gamer films in the corner with 1 shot, but Johan's immediately going to trade that out. There's 3 kills for Valpo, 1 kill for Ashland on retake here, so they're going to have to try and walk around, but Artie Party is just in a spot right behind them. There is nothing Sky can do there, as the only person left is Raze with a classic. On a save round, quite frankly, taking out 1 is a lot. So I mean, good for Ashland, but Valpo finishing off with 4 people alive, taking the lead 3 rounds.
Yeah, the economy also just was not hurt enough there for Valpo. They're going to actually pull the op-out on Ashland. That's pretty much investing everything into this round here, and it appears they're going to stack C, and Valpo's positioning A before this round starts. So, bit of a risk here. This is the risk you take when you pull out the operator. You usually leave it A long or C long. And they, you know, you 50-50 coin flip, and unfortunately it appears it goes the wrong way. Astral will be lurking in the grass area, but if I imagine what will happen here off of what we've seen, Valpo's just going to immediately slam this site.
Yeah, I mean, calculated risk, obviously. When you have Raze ult, if you die this round, you still at least have a Raze ult to play with next round. But Valpo, I mean, swinging immediately onto this site. And here comes the Vise ult as well. Johan and Shady are going to be able to trade themselves out, but Game of Thrones finds the second one. And now you have a position on point. There's still 1 in heaven, 1 in hell. There's the poke out from Omen. Omen going to be able to trade 1, but Artie Party kills 1 in long. All you have is op in heaven trying to rotate around. You have to be careful about Artie Party's roam, because he has caught people on the back foot almost every round, so you can see he can't peek this heaven safely anymore, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that you have somebody on the backside, whether it's Gamer Films or Artie gonna have to jump around and then peeks the op. Still trying to hold this, but as we're going, I mean, this time is just slowly ticking away. Vi sets up a little bit more in this heaven site, and now, I mean, Doomslayer's stuck in a rough spot to where you don't really have an angle to get out to save anymore, right? So you need to look for a pick, but Valpo is holding these tight corners that you can't really aim down with the op. Yeah, I mean, you're just waiting for them to come out. Let's see if he's got the quick scope. You got any Black Ops 2 in you? Oh my goodness, he does. That's the ballista. Hello.
The satchel kind of threw Gamer Films off there, so they will get out and save the op. Ramon, excuse me, and Artie Party nowhere in the area to get to spawn, but you know, it's still another round one. He actually might die here. He's running around. Does turn back, luckily for Ashland. Artie Party was ready for that peek. But that's going to be 5-1. Jet Knife still available to breach all online now. Omen does have his ultimate. Sky Dogs are up and ready, and the Neon Fingers, which probably going to get invested here. They are full buying again after that, after only saving the op, leaving the Marshal on the Omen. I'm not sure how I feel about that. When you've got the Neon Fingers, you might as well throw him a gun.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you got multiple ults rocking. You just got to toss him something. Yeah, and there's the knives immediately pulled out with the Vandal as well. So, I mean.
They know the ops here.
Yep. He's looking to hold that. You have Cypher putting up the one-way, but Omen Smoke is now going to cover that one-way as well. Probably just cover for rotation. Just Shady gets the pick on Artie Party, and now you're at the disadvantage trying to play another round.
Yeah, no, but they're going to pull away from the operator, and you can assume Cypher's also C, or in the garage area with the setups. You know where Neon is, so there's at most 2 on A, and it's going to be Omen, who's kind of been run down. His blind's going to miss. Sky Blind will land on pretty much everyone, but the breach stun will push off and give them the sight. 4v4, Ashland's going to have to look to retake again. They do have Neon and Sky ultimates if they want to kind of pop here on this site, but the Sky ult comes in. Not sure what it's going to do. You kind of have the idea that everyone's there. Good breach ultimate. Only issue is will they get caught in heaven? Yep. This operator.
There's a lot of concusses out. I mean, Egg is in hell right now. If Doomslayer peeks out with the op in heaven, we've seen this before. Neon immediately puts up the wall. Is going to peek around the corner. Gamer Film still holding the backside. You're going to be able to at least catch one, but Shady is just putting on a show right now. That's his second one. Ramon going to at least be able to trade out, but Shady with the triple immediately going to tap it. You know, Doomslayer is holding that angle right from heaven, and that's going to be a successful defense and a retake for Ashland.
Yeah, they only had to use the Sky ultimate as well. They will gain the Cypher off of that. And pretty good out of Ashland to get back in the site there. Usually it's a little difficult when you're trying to retake in a even scenario and one of your players has the operator. Trying to get him back into the site's a little rough. You do luckily have Sky flashes to kind of push people off of angles and get your operator set up into a line of sight. But really good out of Neon's catching Artie Party, trying to lurk up into garage. That kind of spells the round for Valpo if someone dies early like that.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Artie do that multiple rounds as well, so I don't blame Artie for getting killed on the side, but second time around, you know, maybe this time I blame you because Shady gets off another kill. Johan's at least going to be able to dash up aggressively, take that kill, and drop the person with the op on site. So Rando's going to trade one out at least, but Egg is immediately going to get that kill. Now it's a 3v3. You have Spike on C site, and we're almost in a similar situation, but this time it's more of an even shot, and Johan's got an operator on C.
Yeah, you also know the wall has been tripped. Omen's TP, and he will be spotted. Here comes the Neon ult as well. No one is holding garage. The walls, Johan's going to be in a rough position. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do anything. We'll find one somehow. Not going to be able to find the second, though. No one was holding garage. Gamer Films was staring at the Omen ultimate in his smoke.
It was a funny clip, but
yeah, but it did
not so helpful to actually hold him down sight.
Yeah, let Egg kind of get swung there. They're trying to help Johan, who got stuck in Cubby, see along there with the operator. But Op's going to be up again for Doomslayer, and this has kind of been the issue. Once the operator's been brought out by Ashland, it's been rough for Valpo to really do anything.
Yeah, it's also been 2 rounds where Shady dropped 3K, 4K, right? And it started with Artie Party dying on Rome to Shady. So I feel like now that Shady's kind of got your number in the back line, you got to just either stick a little bit closer. I'm not saying you got to push with the team because, like, 5-man pushing isn't always the option. Or the answer, but it's more so you got to stay at least a little bit closer so that if Shady does commit to trying to stop the roam, your team can at least rotate or get some kind of positioning out of it. As 2 immediately fall for Valpo, the push just not falling. You can kind of see that Concuss went a little bit wide. Artie Party at least going to be able to pick off 1, though. It is still a 3v4 because Cypher pops ult, so now gives full advantage, gives full intel for the team. Already kind of stuck on this rotation, but he's about to walk straight into op line of sight. But Doomslayer whiffs.
Yeah.
He has to boom pad around, but yeah, now Artie just doesn't want to check it anymore. Bit of a kind of get out of jail free card there. That should have been a kill.
Yeah, I think they need to look to take some space right now. 2 are going to be flanking. You don't have Vice Wall anymore to know this. So it's going to be looking to get aggressive. Good blind and good ability to take space. No one seems to be looking flank, though, and there's going to be multiple. Yeah.
So Egg is alone, but Egg is just a monster right now. That's going to be...
We know this is an operator. We don't have to get aggressive. Let him come to you. You still have your Aftershock as well, and Stun is back online.
Yep, there's the concuss as well.
It's running all the way around. I mean, Egg can hear this now. Yeah. Got a Vandal. You just have to play Ring Around the Rosie here.
Yep. I like it, Egg. I like it, Egg. I like it, Egg. Great round. Great round, Egg. The quick blind with the peek on Artie to be able to, and he got out and saved too. No, the blind to set up Artie for that kill, and then the 3K following, and not panicking for that post plant. That's exactly what we needed. That's something that earlier this season we would not see that out of Valpo players, but that was Egg put it on that round. That was huge.
And gonna earn the breach ultimate off of that as well. So this is gonna be another angle where they could kind of pop out. They have the Astral Wall for the hold after the plant comes down. They do have Soval as well for the planner. Looks like Cypher's interested in walking out Garage here with a classic is insane. Got lucky.
That's wild.
His life. Yeah.
That's wild. That is like evil.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. Yeah.
This round has been criminal. This is a criminal round right now. I'm so with it. But Sky throws dog out.
Behind. This is gonna be rough. Gonna throw the grenade. That'll give him the audio cue.
And he gets turned on immediately. Mista is at least going to trade out one, but Valpo knows that there are 2 behind, and Gamer Films is going to drop the second one. So now, I mean, you're playing with the blind. Omen immediately swings it out. Gamer Films was also blind, but he's at least going to be able to trade out. It is going to be a 1v2. Artie Party's the only one alive, but you have Phantom and you have health advantage. Yep, you know the second one's there. There we go. That's it.
Concuss. You have Suck. I don't know. He doesn't have. Oh,
there we go.
Need it.
Good clutch.
Yep.
That was great. I mean, that's a winnable round right there. You kind of slowed it off a little bit. Big thing was, even though you weren't winning out in the util, they were hitting you with a lot of util, you were still at least trying to trade 1-for-1s. I feel like a little bit of misplay as well, and Ashland just kind of giving away their free flank with that raise grenade was kind of rough, which bailed us out.
But if he just walks around and doesn't throw that, just giving Egg the audio cue that you're there was rough. I mean, it probably did some solid damage, but free elimination, getting traded out versus none is going to be the decision or the deciding factor there. Probably would have left Artie Party in a 3v1 instead of a 2v1. But good to see the classic A hit here. Skya and Omen there. Shady finds another. Here comes the breach ult. It will land on Sky. Omen's able to get out. Actually, it landed on Omen too.
Whew. Yeah, and Johan immediately gets the peek. Blind to half excuse me. He's blinded, so he's gonna have to retreat a little bit. Gamer Film's gonna take a long plant rather than behind box here.
Still have all of your utility on Fize at the moment. Need to just like pop that for a delay right now. We'll do so.
I like it. I mean, you're just waiting for your team to rotate back around. I like this. You're still holding back, but Johan's immediately going to peek up heaven, going to find one. He has dash up as well, so he's going to swing that corner. You see Neon's ponytail. You see, like, Neon pigtails.
Yeah.
So you can try and hit that. Neon throws the wall, gets slowed down, immediately going to hit that. Doesn't see Doomslammer behind him, but Gamerfilm's going to be able to trade that, and Egg finishes off the last one. Holding great angles there, and Valpo going to extend their lead 3-8.
Hey, you know what? This has been a great game out of Egg. We've seen a couple where he's struggled recently. Just trying to get onto this new role. Hasn't really been playing Breach before this year, or Initiator really in general, trying to set Johan up, but we're finally seeing him shoot back, less worried about having his utility out, a little more worried about having the gun out, being ready. Gonna be an Odin buy? Are they finally gonna do it here? We're gonna sit in the corner with the Odin? This is an insane play again.
I mean, last round before swap, man. Throw all your abilities, throw all your util, just toss it up now. Yep. Doomslayer immediately going to take the pick, shoots the shot out, but Johan jumps over it, and the rest of Valpo just backs away. Johan caught by the tripwire, but it doesn't matter. He's just immediately going to turn around and tap Shady. Rando's at least going to trade that, but you're still up in this at least. Artie Party has to sneak up a TTB.
Oh,
hello.
It's too low.
Oh my goodness, he's a oh my goodness, he's an Olympian hurdler, and he's got the sharpshooter badge. Turns around, takes off takes out Omen there, and now Valpo's just kind of free rotating. It's going to be a 4v2, and they're on A site. Egg is getting the plant up, and
Raymond, shoot the ultimate. Raymond. It does expire. There's no one really in the area. The closest they are is B at this moment.
yeah.
I don't know. This is going to be a rough retake. They don't have any ultimates. They do have full Sky utility, but Cypher does not really provide you much in a retake scenario. He will have one singular cage, but the stun is just sitting here ready. The thorns popped, the smoke pulled away, just kind of trapped. There's the dog as well. Good aftershock to delay. A little too worried with the util again there.
Yeah, just throwing a little bit too much. He's got to just slow it down, know that you have the space. Randor immediately dropping two. Gonna have to just pull that. Yeah, but there's immediately the util, and Ramon ult comes out, gonna be able to stop them. Yeah, Ramon takes off that pick, and that's gonna be another round for Valpo, bringing it to 3-9.
Yeah, good stuff there from Valpo playing that post plant. Egg a little caught out with his utility, unfortunately, but you know,
he's been having a great game. We can give him that one.
You can let one round slide.
We'll let that one slide.
We'll see. It appears Ashland wants to go A. They're going to be able to probably get on site a little faster, even with Raze and Neon.
Yeah.
At least Neon. So Valpo's Classic going to send Johan up short with the Sheriff. No, they're going to pull him back along, which I think is probably going to be the right play here. Raymond does have the lineup, so if anyone gets scanned, this could be huge.
Yep.
Issue is it's going to be a 5v3 at max by the time it takes Astra and Vise to rotate over if Ashland goes fast. Does see Neon.
Yeah, great arrow. Yeah, he peeks too, and Johan is just holding it. He knows that he's not going to swing that. Yep, and there's the peek. He's at least able to hit one. The tap out. It's going to escape away with just a sliver of health. So yeah, they go health for health, but obviously when you got Sky on the enemy team, it's a bit rough. And now the attack on A is starting. You have Omen and Neon splitting to the left here, trying to go through elbow. 3 long. Gotta be careful. Egg is peeking it with the Classic. Gonna have a stun here. Randor walking up trying to get that, and Mista is gonna be able to get the first pick of this. He's popped around the corner, the smoke drops, and he didn't have the angle on it. Omen's going to be able to finish that off, and then Randor gets a shot here. Valpo is down 2 players here and walking on point, and Artie has to try and just remove Dart right in front of them, but Gamerfilms and Ramon going to be able to at least trade one. Gamerfilms gets the second one. There's a health down here, one in hell, one to the right. One behind boxes. Yeah, you see that. Sky peeks it. There it is. And you see that, and then Randor immediately shoves it, but just didn't have the angle. The wall bang there is going to be able to finish that off. Almost a clutch. Almost a clutch.
Yeah, I think, I mean, you want to pull the dart out so you don't get wall banged, because that box is wall bangable on A. But at that point, they already know where you are. Like, yeah, they get the little scan, and they can see you through the wall to have a better idea of where you're standing, but I think it was too late to try and pull that out. I think he just needed to commit to either swinging with it in or trying to get out. And he did not. He went to pull it out and got caught pulling it. But just the first round, you know, Valpo is not known for winning pistol rounds. It looks like going to push out B while Ashland is fighting a little bit grass. Down goes their smokes already, so they're going to speed up. Neon's going to be into C site. There are no trips. There's no wall.
Yeah.
And Valpo's like hauling garage.
I mean, you're just this is a full-on sprint. I mean, you got 3 in garage, 2 going long, 3 going backside, 2 going backside. Excuse me, Johan and Gamerfilms trade off 2. Shady's at least gonna kill 1, but you spot the only person left on Ashland. Raise to the side. Johan immediately gonna swing that, and that's a clean sweep. Valpo kind of winning out in scrambles a lot of these times. I feel like these scrambles are really working in their favor when they kind of just send it.
Oh, did they get that gun onto Raymond?
I don't know.
They
okay,
threw it past one, and I didn't think anyone actually picked it up. I thought it was a little bit of a blunder there. That's some things we've seen out of them, like dropping the gun at the end of the round, accidentally tapping ultimate when the round's already over.
Dude, there are little moments.
There's always one thing per game like that with them.
Yeah, there are little moments like that where you gotta just I don't know, you gotta just have a little giggle. Gotta have a little laugh, you know, just to keep the spirits high. What can I say? But no, Valpo having to try and just split up their defense. Obviously, nobody hovering over B, just kind of leaving it to util, and Johan immediately picking it back out. You can say he's not done yet. Gets the first one and then swings the second one, knowing that you have the util behind you with Breach and Selva, which I like, and that's gonna completely slow them down a little bit at least.
They're gonna drone long, and everyone's actually short.
Yeah, you have one there.
Oh, Raymond, you got to get off of this.
Drone
You're gonna get
sight's a
overrun
little bit
from
rough,
behind.
yeah. There's a sped and there's just everything in your face right now. 2 smokes, a blind from Omen, and then the concussion as well. And there's the peek out. Ramona at least going to be able to get one by holding this short. He still have health, but now you have, you bought enough time for Egg to rotate around. Gamer Film's holding a great spot here long with Artie Party walking up. I like this hold. You know they're rotating. Yeah, there we are. You at least spot it. That's great because Artie Party now has this corner. If he just holds it, yeah, there's one. There's the second one. Really, really nice rotation defense.
And a gun upgrade as well. Raze did have a Vandal there, so.
Yerp.
Really good out of Valpo. 2 rounds left. Only 2 needed, I guess I should say, to win this one, being at 11. Valorant games go to 13. Ultimate's about to come online. They're almost to that Vice ult again.
Yeah, you're going to see, I mean, it's full buys out of everybody, except for a couple of Valpo who are just saving from last round. So, like, I feel like if you lose this one, it is real rough to try and play match point for Ashland because you kind of are broke. You got no money. There's nothing you can really do.
Looks like they're going to be defaulting a little bit here towards the C side of the map. Valpo is just going to take full A control, though, and you can see Breach collapsing over. That with how far up Johan is at the moment that they have to be in this area. Going to be Gamer Films and Artie Party on. Artie Party finds the first, Gamer Films finds the second. That stalls the entire push. They're stopped right here at the wall in Garage. They can't really do anything. And Johan's behind on Sky. We'll find the third. You have to assume they're Garage or B at this point. And you have the spike.
I mean, you're just kind of holding off now because Egg's immediately going to walk up. There's one up top. Doomslayer going to get the quick dunk on him right there, but
Raymond. Oh, we're droning. Check the court. Raymond, he jumped up.
Raymond!
No!
No, I mean, Raze just jumps up immediately. He's going to be 2 down. You still have 3 for the side of Valpo. No reason to panic. You should know where Spike is.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's long. That's why Artie Party is tucked into this corner here. Might find himself a free one.
Yeah.
There's Raze saving.
Nothing to panic. You're just having a little fun.
Left.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, maybe a little panic now, but I mean, we're not checking this. Yeah, get the line out of Gamer Films.
There we go.
And we'll find the ultimate off that round. Got 2 eliminations.
Yeah, that's big. Now you get the ult, so they can't even just like full send to sight. They were also really broke. They got no money. Johan has op.
Full buy. Well, I say full buy. Full gun buy.
Well,
have to sacrifice some utility here.
Yeah, full gun buy is one thing, but then you remember that you have Vise ult. So like full gun buy, if you run onto site and get Vise ulted, now you have no shields and no gun. Like at that point, what do you do?
I thought we were gonna op. We're not opping.
I like it. Honestly, their one chance they're gonna get is just to full send this. So I feel like you do better in these kind of scramble fights if you just have a Vandal on you. And plus, Johan's got a high hand. I mean, I might as well just give him the rock.
Egg jiggle peeking here. Gamer Films has also moved over. Maybe some audio cue or something. Valpo seems a little prepared for this. Dog comes in. Johan gonna move in. Not gonna be able to see anyone. Egg finds the first, and that's the pop for Ashland. Apparently, the ult pop by Gamer Films. Pretty solid trades back and forth. They're trying to find Neon. There they go. 2 remaining, and they're stuck outside, and they don't have the best of weapons.
Yep, and Johan just sees it right there, gonna pop around. Oh, looks for the right click, not gonna be able to find it. Looks for the swing around as well. Here comes the ult from Doomslayer, trying to get the second one. Gonna be able to get the second one. Bang! There it is, Egg. I see you. I see you. Egg with not only a good round, but also being able to finish it off with a knife kill. That's a period on a sentence that was written like 5 rounds ago. We love to see it.
Great out of Gamer Films there in that one. Or not Gamer Films. I mean, Gamer Films did great, but good out of Egg. We've seen Egg struggle, and this is really the player I think we need to see to be online for them to do as well as they did in this one. We've seen Artie Party, we've seen Johan, we've seen Gamer Films have their moments. We've kind of not seen Egg having those moments, so we finally got to see one. Yeah, as of recent. And Raymond, had a pretty solid game there. Only went 6 and 9 and 5. Didn't really interact too much, but when he did, he's had the stingers on A.
Ramon, Ramon, you're
Spectres.
That's my twin. That's my twin. Me and you, we don't interact too much in our games. We util, we spot as many people as we can. we don't really look to aim. we let the duelists do that. We use our util and we hit people with it. That's our goal. But I mean, it looks like we're immediately gonna roll straight into the split for map 2. Valpo obviously being up 1-0 in the series. No rest for the weary. No rest for the weary as we're going on. Valpo is gonna be attacking first round. Ashland gonna be defending. We gotta see what comps they want to take for split because I have not seen these guys play split yet this season.
Gonna be something they've been working on, and it's gonna be Egg on the Sky. They haven't really had anyone. I mean, Johan's main role is actually the initiator. For when he's playing, you know, in his lobby, he's by himself. But no one else on the team really plays that role, which is something they've struggled with, which is why we've seen a lot of Raymond on Fade and Sova, this, that, and the other. But they're trying to get Egg learning the Sky, which has kind of come back into the meta with the recent, you know, patches that came down onto the nerfs that came onto the controllers and came onto the Sentinels. So Sky finally became relevant again after that initial gut-in she got about probably like a year ago now at this point. So we're going to see the Astro, which we always are seeing at Arty Party. Raymond back on his Fade. Vice out of Gamer Films, which I love. And then Johan going to be on the Raze. This is a Raze map. So, you know, I'm disappointed we're not seeing this Sage on Split, but...
Yeah. Also, I guess we don't have any KJs. No Killjoys for Split.
Egg's main character is Killjoy, but Killjoy is just like...
Killjoy
when it comes to Sentinel, it's just
not
like
in a fun
really,
spot right now,
really far down on the list.
Yeah, sucks. KJ.
The way they added the like, what do you call that? Like the up timer, the like when you walk back into range of like your turret and your alarm bot, it takes time for it to come back up now. So,
which honestly was a needed nerf.
Yeah,
KJ at that moment in time was like a crazy good Sentinel pick, but it does kind of suck. It kind of over nerfed her. So now she's kind of sitting low because KJ's my GOAT. That's my favorite Sentinel to play. I can't stop playing KJ. But you know, I'd love to see her, especially on Split. But you know, you win some, you lose some. You can't take it.
The Gecko coming out of Ashland.
I like it.
Shady and Doomslayer, Randor back on their 3. Switching from Omen to Clove. I'm personally an Omen head. I think Omen's better in every scenario than Clove.
Really?
I think Clove's just too limited by the range in which they can smoke. You're almost not even playing Clove as a controller. I feel it's more so you're playing them as like a pseudo duelist.
Yeah, I mean, like anybody that plays Clove is essentially a duelist in controller clothing, right? Like that's the deal. Is Johan immediately with the rollout from the blast pack going to take that quick kill with the frenzy, and now he is just walking around the side. But yeah. Where Clove excels is they are really good at taking those quick skirmishes, but they are not like a true controller like you expect out of Omen. But Johan with 4, and yeah, they're just saving.
They're saving it for him.
There we go. That's an ace first round for Johan, just popping off straight. You know, this time not waiting 1 round to get going with the 4K, immediately coming out with the 5K first round, just starting it off with a bang. That's gonna be a quick ace for Johan and a Vandal full buy. with heavy shield. Oh Lord.
Can we just give Ramon his props there?
Yeah.
Not being bait. He was human bait there.
Yep.
Once Johan
that one assist, one assist speaks numbers. That one assist speaks volumes. You gotta understand.
5 eliminations, 1 assist.
Dang! Only person on the board to get
Raymond,
that.
The only other, that's basically Raymond's ace.
That's what I'm saying. Only other person with a number on the board. That's what I like to see. So you're gonna see
Sky Dog up mid. This is pretty average. About the same setup here out of Ashland. And
and here comes Johan.
Maybe they'd have switched up the Stinger Party.
Oh, that was a wild peeper. Ramon gonna trade it off again. Ramon MVP saves out Arty Party there with the Cypher, and Egg taking a quick shot in the stopping Sky from the rotation. Now Valpos just have full control over the site. I mean, they're looking even more dominant than they were before, but Raymond kind of just walks into it. It's okay. Raymond got this.
Come on. Okay, yeah, back up. Smart play.
See, shout out to Ramon baiting him in to walk up. I like that. Johan with the double kill because Ramon walked up. I like that. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't be a better start here in the game number 2 for
Valpo. Best of 3 in the GLEC, so if Valpo does win this, that's series over.
Yep.
Ashland looking to extend it to a game 3. Johan already 7-0, one off the Raise Rocket in round number 3. If I had to assume, we'll probably see him get it here. Cypher is just, they're kind of leaving them alone. They're playing a little heavier mid this time, and Valpo smartly switching it up, and they're going to slam B main and leave Artie Party kind of alone there to manage his smokes.
Yep.
Break the trip. We'll
Keep
get
the
spotted
speed
by
up,
the
keep him
can,
guessing.
but-
I like
kind of
this.
stalled out by the raised hand. Oh,
Here
got
we
the
go.
orb. Yeah, goodbye.
That's one, and you have the Omen up top. Or excuse me, not the
Odin.
Omen up top, the Odin up top. A quick flash right there from Egg's gonna at least be able to pick off one, pick up a primary here, but Artie Party immediately covers the top side. I mean, Stinger Party's alive, and Egg with the triple kill that round.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a quick clear and a pretty nice clear for them because the only person, or the only 2 people that die had money for buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I
everybody
mean,
else had pick up.
They're gonna be full of. They actually picked up the Odin, and it's on Artie Party. I'm interested to see how the lurking Odin plays
I like
out
this.
here, but
I like that. I like
now
that.
now after 3 successful B hits with no struggle at all, they've pulled back A. And you can look, no one is A site. There's 3 mid and 1 rafters, and then Cypher is directly on B. So they've conditioned Ashland, and now
Yeah.
they're hitting a reverse on them.
I mean, Ashland is
Uno
just
card.
guessing at this point. They're just trying to. They're always one step behind right now because they're just
Yeah.
playing really reactively. Like you gotta understand, Valpo's swapped up now. Like this is their 3rd swap of the game
really?
already in the 3rd round, right? Like we or 4th round, excuse me. But Artie Party with the picked up Odin just already making it worth. You're gonna see Ramon as well gets the blind. That's a triple. We're looking for the 4th one. Finds the 4th. Please give me that ace with the Odin. Oh my.
No, we
Johan.
stole it, Johan. Come
Johan,
on,
see,
they
this
set-
is
they
this is
set
what
you up.
happens when Ramon doesn't set you up. You start taking kills from people. You start taking aces. This is crazy.
I mean, Ramon made all that happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Again,
saying.
Ramon is
The unsung
glue.
hero. The unsung hero.
Real. I mean, I wonder if I heard some like loud noises out there through the headset.
Mhm.
I wonder if that was Artie Party shouting because his ace was
Yep.
if his
Yep.
ace was still. I wonder what the con sounded like if someone was saying to steal that from
Yeah,
him.
that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
They're gonna dog up here. They will find the Odin. Again.
He's just spraying with the Odin. Doom Slayer does not care anymore. He just walked down, and a great bind right there is going to be able to set up Gamer Films to pick off that kill. There's one on ropes, but they just spray. Gamer Films with a quick spray transfer is going to be able to pick off 2. Johan with the 3rd one, and now all that's left is Gecko on the back rotation. But here's the Odin. Here's Odin Party. Hello.
Odin Party.
It's so easy to put gun in front of Artie Party's name. Like it's so easy to put guns in front of it.
Yeah, 5-0 start for Valpo. This one getting a little out of hand for Ashland. They're going to have to be Sheriff on the Clove here. I mean, they're forcing, but they just don't have the read. Look at it. They're in spawn at the moment. I don't know if they're like, they've given up at this point or what, but they are just like AFK in spawn. Gecko is
Make it happen.
not playing. Do they need to pause this?
Gecko.
No,
You gotta get the site. You gotta get
yeah,
the site.
You are the lone hope,
Run!
Gecko.
Run! Honestly, I
Like
believe in
3-1.
Gecko this round.
Yeah, you
The
will.
late starts
Oh,
always
yeah.
give me the best plays. Yeah, let's get the cam to Ashland real quick. Ramon's sitting with the Odin over wall. You can notice almost everybody on Valpo has an Odin. Everybody peeking long has an Odin. It's Artie Party gonna step out with one. Ramon dies with the Odin. So sad, but he's gonna set up Artie Party with the bait there. Oh, the Odin isn't working out. That's
Egg,
too, oh my goodness. We've cursed us. We've cursed us. What have we done? What have we
Wait.
done?
Gamer Films
Okay, Gamer
loses.
Films got it.
Oh,
Nope.
Gamer Films doesn't win those.
What have we done?
Oh no.
We put the cam on Silent Wolf. That was our Achilles heel. We should have never cammed him.
We're getting messages mid thing here as we're streaming
Really?
from Johan. Yeah, we got 3 whispers out of Johan there.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
He said, OMG, LOLOL, ha ha ha.
Thanks, you know, Johan.
Thanks,
it
Johan.
means a lot to us in the booth that you're making us feel. You're making us feel in control and a part of the game. You know, sometimes it can feel a little bit like I'm sitting outside the glass looking in, but your whispers and your giggles to us about how funny this game is makes me happy. It makes me smile. As you're going to see now, Johan and Dog are immediately going to push up mid. There's a grenade over the wall. Clove is going to peek out. They're just immediately going to fall Artie Party with the second pick right there. And the jump around the side. Johan, Doomslayer picks off one with the ult. Johan on ropes. Artie Party as well on ropes. So you have a bit of a split. Egg immediately going to rotate around. Doomslayer picks off one with the Odin. Yeah, Johan just using gamer films right there for the pick, and Artie Party gets the second one.
Not sure if they know where Shady is. You might get some timing here on Artie Party now. I think. What? No. Lucky. I thought he might get caught in the smoke there. I thought Shady was going to look to make a move a little sooner than what he did, but did not. So Valpo going to be 6-1 here.
Yeah.
In game number 2 on this attack half of split. I think attack is definitely probably favored on split, especially when you have someone that can lurk like Artie Party and is able to kind of pull them back. They haven't really needed it. They've kind of just bulldozed their way over wherever they went, and they are just like they have Ashland terrified to leave the B site. Like 3 mid, 2 B.
I feel like when we talk about Artie Party, we say can roam. It really is just will roam.
Yeah, I mean, he always.
This dude will not be with the team. It's not a bad thing. Like, don't get it twisted. He'll change his angles based on what the team needs, but it is like,
he just got shot by the entire team, I think.
It only shows 2, but it felt like 6 almost. But Artie Party, again, with the roam, going to be able to pick off 1. And now you notice that all 5 are on B site, and you get the kill on the rotation. It's time for Valpo to just move. Yeah, Silent Wolf's just going to walk up, but Valpo is already on rotation here. Artie Party getting a position in the back, just to try and catch anybody rotating.
I mean, he's fully brought it back. He's inside their spawn. Unfortunately, the ult will spoil his position. He does have ultimate himself. Not sure if he's going to pop that. Probably in his best interest to save it.
Yeah, I think you can win this round with how it's been going recently. I mean, you save the ult, you keep your advantage. Tether, they're not going to be able to find anything. Ramon's still holding that. They're going to smoke to try and rotate to this A long.
Gamer Film's a little alone on site. Going to pop the ult, which I think is good because he's going to get run down here.
He swung it a little too early, I feel like, but I don't know. Maybe there was an idea with the util there. Is Gecko going to walk up solo around here? Does see Egg at least.
Steps, though.
Yeah, and that's a nice ping as well from Cypher. And you're going to see Silent Wolf winning out that shot there on Egg. Combined with that, peeks around. It's going to get half. All this left is Ramon, but they are sticking it. Ramon peeks out and gets the shot. Yes! Ramon, go! That's my hero! That's my hero! That's a clutch for Ramon. That's going to be his 7-1 right there. And the quick swing around is going to be able to finish that off. Valpo playing it patiently. It felt a little bit rough on the rotation. It almost fell apart tiny bit there, but you just swing one in a row. I love it.
What? I don't even know what to say. I don't know how he pulled that out, but I didn't even think he was going to swing at that point. He was worried about someone coming up into heaven with him, but swung out, got it last second, and now look at this. We're full A. Everyone on Ashland, guess where they are?
The best Valpo plays come from the fact that we don't know how to count sometimes. So we delay a little bit because we don't realize both of them are on there, and we don't know how many people are alive. It's a good feeling.
Oh, Ramon gonna get 200 pounds in the heaven, going to ramps by himself. Bomb will come down. The astral wall will stall a little longer. I think they kind of just need to hunker down at this point. They have Neon Ultimate, so they might look to pop and run in with this.
Yeah, Ramon gets flashbacks to like 2018 Fortnite. As Egg just sitting on elbow here trying to peek this. Artie Party going to be able to at least trade 1, so it is going to be a 1-for-1. Wall comes down over his side. Artie Party gets the second one though. Egg picks up the third. Silent Wolf's at least going to be able to trade, but it's a 3v2 playing onto the site. Egg still holding this corner. You have Gecko Yuto come out. Clove peeks that side, going to be able to win one. Gecko's right there. You peek it out. Gamer Films doesn't win the shot. All that's left is Artie Party and Clove, but yeah, Timer is just way too much right now. There's the pull as well, looking for the double kill just to peek out to have some fun. But everybody wipes the board. I feel like it's good for you because your econ's up. So after win last round, you're cool going 5 for 5.
Yep, round win's going to be what matters for Valpo here. Going to have plenty to buy. 8-1 now in the first half. I mean, Ramon has just been. This has just been Ramon's game. It's his world, and we're living in it. Actually,
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You
I
know?
wonder how Johan and Artie Party feel knowing that they're on their only setup. Artie Party has what, like 16 kills right now?
Yeah, he does have 16. Johan has 13.
Yep.
We're gonna finally look to push this.
Y'all better buy him like dinner after this or something. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But no, Johan immediately gonna push onto the site, gonna be able to at least chip out Neon. There's the Gecko util immediately gets shot down, and Valpo has a pretty strong push coming through the side. Gonna take a little bit of damage, but Johan with a quick flick up to heaven, be able to pick that, and then Satchel straight over to the side, taking a pretty aggressive angle here because you have set up and you have already roaming to nowhere.
Yeah, he knows Cypher's flanking.
Yeah.
Raymond not gonna be able to get the kill. Was aware.
Game of Thrones back on site again. We've seen this before, but Johan changing up his angle a little bit, going to at least be able to pick that. Really nice crosshair placement right there. Is going to be able to get one, but Doomslayer picks off the last.
And look who it is.
Hi, Artie. Oh, I thought he was going to knife him. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, and Game of Thrones sitting on site, being able to hold it down. That's going to be 3 people alive for Valpo, moving this lead from 9-1. You got 2 more rounds in you.
Yeah, 2 more in this half, and it's just looking great. I don't know, even if, you know, they win these next 2 for Ashland, it's going to be really hard. Valpo's just looking for small little wins there. Full buy, it appears, for both teams. So the issue is they've got them thinking, well, maybe they could come A, but they're back to B.
Yep. I mean, I'm wondering just at this point, if you're Ashland, I feel like you're kind of having a rough time because you're not winning gun trades, and now that you don't have ult advantage, you have the fatal immediately drop down. It's gonna give them the advantage. Doomslayer picks off 2 though with the grenade. Johan's gonna trade 2 back, but it is a 3v3 with Spike picked up on on B. They're just gonna stick it and hold. Artie Party on the roam as well again, trying to set up Astra Stars. And that's a nice thing. I mean, Artie Party plays Astra, so when you play roam, obviously you have global util.
Yeah.
It's one of the best things about it. So it's kind of why we practice it. But yeah, Clove gets the peek right there. Immediately gonna overheal, peek around the corner, but Johan picks off a triple. There's only 1 up top left, and Johan with the quadra kill right there, finishing off that round, moving us 1-10.
Yeah, about to 20 for 2 players on Valpo, and then pretty even across the board for everyone else below. Rough game for Randor and Shady. Shady was kind of one of the keys to winning some of those rounds in the last one, especially with the ultimates when they were online. Ashland, though, just does not seem to have the read at all. Seems they're heavy stacked B this time. Valpo's now brought it back A, and they're even bringing Artie Party along for this one.
Yeah, I mean, you walk up a little bit. I feel like you jump through Astra, yeah, and there's a quick headshot right there. Shady just not ready for it, especially with the sky blind. Johan being able to peek through the smoke there. You still have 1 on ropes, but I think you heard it. Yeah, there's the jump. Finds Doomslayer, shoots him in the foot. Not going to be able to get that kill. Doomslayer waiting for him to chase, but Johan has enough util to just back up. And now it's going to be a 5v3, and you're kind of playing this. You have somebody holding your backside, so you can kind of just listen for ropes, which is nice, but...
Hey? Yo. How's disconnect there?
I like the rotation, but yeah, you kind of missed out a little bit. You cannot shoot that remote. You cannot shoot that remote.
That almost looked like he was shooting a body. Like, trying to be BM, but I think I can shoot the Cypher ultimate.
I love this dude so much. That's my hero right there. That's my go. This is gonna be a 2v1 going on the site. Doomslayer drops out the buddy. Not gonna be able to find it. Just swing walks, holds down left click, be able to win that. But here comes the pull from Artie. Knows that he's jumping around. That's gonna be another 1 round for Valpo, sweeping the sides.
Yeah.
First dude ever to try and shoot Cypher ult in our Valpo recorded history.
Yeah.
That's my hero. That's something I would do, man. I believe in you.
He got his though. Can we?
He got his.
Can we look at Eggs, KD?
Don't make me say it, man. Don't make me say it, man. So now Valpo's on defense. Hey, we gotta really see what how Valpo wants to play around Ramon this round, because I feel like they're gonna try and avoid him, right? Enemy team's gonna try and avoid him, which is what we're seeing right now. He's gonna be able to hold long, so they're peeking straight into Vice setup, which I like. I mean, it's good for Valpo. Johan being able to hold mid. I wonder if they're going to try and go with a similar setup. Obviously, you don't have the Sky, so you got to see how this peek out is. You have Cypher and Johan being able to peek around. Artie Party's grabbing a little bit of intel, going to be able to at least blind off, walk to the corner, switch up his positioning a little bit. As now they're kind of stuck in a tough spot as Johan finds one, and then Ramon's fate, the C is going to find the second one. Egg and Johan just peeking up for that. Although Artie Party's going to get pushed on site, Gamer Films is going to drop down, be able to pick one. You have the spot as well, the crosshair placement. It's going to be huge. Gamer Films picks up the second one, Johan with the third one. And that's a pretty clean defender win right there, putting us the match point.
Yeah, great round out of Valpo. I like the idea out of Ashland. Unfortunately, they weren't ready for the Fade Dogs mid, and Johan's going to be able to find two there and kind of slow anything they had going. They got out onto the site on B, but not sure what the game plan is. This is a really long road back, being 12-1. And appears they're going to go A. So, I mean, you're going to avoid the Sentinel, but going to get dogged immediately. And the Eye is going to mark multiple. Good lineup out of Ramon.
Yeah. I like the spot right now. I mean,
Ooh,
we've been glazing a lot recently, but that is one thing that Ramon's been getting done really well, is those kind of setups to be able to at least get the intel out, get the intel for your team. As Johan being able to shoot Clove in the foot.
Yeah. This is rough because Neon's been tagged as well. Probably just gonna die to the grenade.
Huge grenade, yeah.
That's gonna be two.
That's just the setup you're looking for. Gonna swing around as well.
Go on the third. Not gonna be able to find an ace, and then
Down A.
Raze has a Bucky and Sewer. So
nah, he already got an ace though. He got his time.
He got his. That's revenge. Artie Party wanted that back.
That's what I'm saying. That was, if we take the numbers and add them between the rounds, we can actually get 5 and 5. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, it looks like Doom Party's kind of just
I mean,
stuck.
What do? You've got the Bucky.
Doom Party. Whoops.
Doomslayer. He is not having a party. I mean, he knows
one-
they're in spawn. Just someone will eventually check sewers. It's gonna be Johan.
This gotta be crazy.
He's gonna
just,
get one.
Oh, Johan,
Yeah.
my goodness. Oh, double pumped. Oh, Daquan.
Oh.
I see it. I see the vision. Now everything's coming. Yep,
Wait.
here comes Valpo.
More?
They're just walking straight
not gonna
in.
find
But
any more.
yeah, and that's going to be a definitive second map win for Valpo, which is going to actually finish off the series. Valpo being able to win over Ashland 2-0. We talked about Valpo kind of being expected to win this round, which I'm glad they did in dominant fashion.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, nothing we didn't expect. 13-4, 13-1, Valpo winning 2-0 in this one. So that'll be it for us for now. But in, what time is it? 6 p.m.
Yep.
Central Time. So in 2 hours, wherever you are, we will be back live with some Varsity Overwatch. They are playing their last game of the NECC season. If they win this one against Cleveland State, they secure the second seed. If they lose their third seed, they're still in the playoffs either way. But looking to secure that second seed with this win. So we'll be back at 8 p.m. With some Overwatch. So make sure you set your timers for 2 hours from now and tune back in for that. But for now, that's all we have. Good job, Valorant, ending out your regular season for GLEC strong with a really dominant win. Good job, everybody.
Yep. No, it feels good. It was fun to watch here in the booth. Obviously, we're having a little bit of fun, but that good mood comes from the fact that Valpo was playing really well today. So we will catch you guys at 8 p.m. Central Time for the start of our Varsity Overwatch. Thank you for all the support, and we'll catch you guys later.